Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Rollins.
And I am Bobby Abreu.
2004 was a big year in Phillies history.
Yeah, we opened a brand new ballpark.
It was a year with more great moments than you can imagine, and we're here to bring it all to you.
He's gonna make it to third. The cycle for David Bell.
But it's a deep to right. Out of here. He has 3 outs to go for a no-hit, no-run game. Walk-off game-winning home run. The All-Star Bobby Abreu.
So what do we call this show?
How about For Shizzle, the story of J-Roll and the 2K4 fighting Fizzles, man? Sounds good to me.
Easy, Jimmy, easy. How about mi casa, su casa? You know how they say, my house is your house.
Eso está bien, but why don't we let the Hall of Famer call it?
Take it away, Harry.
Thanks, J-Roll and Bobby, and have a great time hosting the 2004 Phillies Video Yearbook. First Impressions, the inaugural season of Citizens Bank Park.
Bobby, you don't even own gloves? Giving you a couple fielder's mitts, you at least be warm. This will be our clubhouse proper. I don't know whether you guys realize it. I mean, you know, everybody has their own electrical and whatnot. And, you know, Ed selected this way so that it's rather than have corners and all that.
What's wrong, Bobby? Can't handle Philadelphia in January?
No way, Jimmy. I'm from Venezuela, baby. That's more like it.
Spring training again. What a great time of year. It's got its own rhythm.
2K4. Got Dave G back in the house.
You bet, Jimmy. Everything is fresh and new.
Springtime is for getting together with some new friends.
And from seeing so all amigos.
J-Roll. Yeah, what do you think, huh? Yeah, that's right.
Check out Bright House Network's field.
Oh, man, muy bonito.
We're thrilled that Bright House Network Fields, in essence, enables us to continue our love affair with the city of Clearwood. 58 years and going strong. And most importantly, the thank you goes to you, our fans, whose support has made this possible for us to not only continue this relationship, but have the opportunity facing us back in the city of Philadelphia.
This is the problem with Bobby Abreu. He never gets his props. How you doing, Bobby?
Very good, thanks.
Great to have you with us. Bobby, we were just talking about, John Brazier was just telling us, in Venezuela, you're like an unbelievable hero, correct? You can't walk the streets. Oh, look, there's Bobby Abreu, right?
Yep.
It's like great. In Philadelphia, all you do is hit 300 every year, 90 or 100 RBIs, play a great right field, and you're kind of under the radar a little bit.
The pitching staff potentially is not just better than last year, but coming from no less an authority than Dallas Green, is potentially the best pitching staff the Phillies have ever had, despite the presence of Randy Wolf. I'm sorry.
Our pitching staff was shaping up to be pretty good. In fact, they were being immortalized.
What's that mean?
Nesting dog, baby. Nesting dogs.
Eyebrows. Look at your smile. Do you see your smile, dude?
Oh, you're the one to talk about smile? Look at that smile.
Look at your teeth, dude.
Eric was laughing loud when he saw his teeth come out.
Padilla, you're pitching today.
The thing about Padilla is playing golf.
Look at his swing. It's beautiful, man. I mean, Padilla is ready to go. I mean, he can play in the PGA already.
This isn't my thing, but some guys like it.
It's a very relaxing game.
Not for everybody.
Mari Telemaco.
He's getting better and better every day. And Tiger, watch out, man.
I'm not much of a golfer, man, but success can be contagious.
The Phillies have won it by a score of 4-3 on the RBI single by Mark Budzinski.
I don't think that any team made an addition that represented a bigger upgrade between what was there before and what was there now than Billy Wagner replacing Jose Mesa. Nothing against Jose, but Jose Mesa had the highest ERA of any closer in history, who saved 20 games in the season. And Billy comes in here, he's got the lowest ERA of any left-handed closer in history.
So it's better to have him now on your team so you have to face him, right?
Definitely.
You got starters that could go 7 innings, and guys like Worrell, who did so incredible last year, and then with Wagner to finish it up, you know that the game might be over in the 7th.
Good dog. Now tell him to sit. Tell him to sit. Sit. Okay,
Stay.
hit a double.
Stay.
Hit a double.
I see you, dog. One of the cool things about spring training is you get to see how the other league gets down.
Claro, cruzando la bahía y visitar a los Yankees.
This is for batting practice. This is my little show off. I'm good, man. You? Right? Yes, sir. God dang it. What's that? What's that, Jordan? What is it? DJ2. DJ2? Yeah. Damn, that's nice. You think I give enough money one day to get me one? we got a thing going on. Now, I've been talking head, but I'm gonna let you know, man to man.
Us shortstops have a fraternity.
But you can't cheat in.
You know.
But I'm coming your way. I'm gonna try.
Even the ones that get converted to third.
Yeah, no, I'm bunting. But you gotta at least be grass. So I'm letting you know now, so you can't be cheating. But really, I don't care. I just want to get the touchdown. Cause you know why? Because if I get it down, ain't nothing you can do anyway, right? That's what they tell me.
I think the biggest difference between this Phillies team and at least any Phillies team of like the last 20 years is they are now a should-win team. They used to be a could-win team last year. Right now, they're a should-win team. When you look at what they run out in the field, there's not one weakness in this club on paper.
You know, it's true. You know, now is the time. You know, everything's in place, and the buzz is going up there, and people are excited about it.
Go Phillies, baby! Go Phillies!
Fellas, what's going on? Well, I got hit with a ground ball, and I got a little fracture in it.
Opening day's even more special this year with the new ball.
Sure, sure.
Is that what you're shooting for, or?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
If that's our only injury this year, we'll be in good shape.
Meanwhile, back in Philly, they were tearing down the walls.
4, 3, 2, fire!
I feel like dominoes, isn't it?
I don't know, man. I like the bat.
What? You like that funky AstroTurf and those old school facilities?
Hey, man, I was voted to the all-bat team.
We still enjoy his special talents on the field. Right fielder Bobby Abreu.
Well, you know what, Bobby? Maybe someday I'll get voted to the All Citizens Bank Park team.
Phillies. Hi, baby. What's up, man?
How are you? How you doing?
Hey, good. Talking about.
Okay, I see what's going on. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, this new place is off the hook. Got some state-of-the-art equipment, brand new clubhouse, and a beautiful kitchen.
Yeah, maybe I don't miss the bat after all.
Wow, it's nice. I don't have to go home anymore.
Morning, Billy.
Billy said he cooks on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, there we go, Billy.
Wow, pool and jacuzzi.
This is the coach's conference room.
Good morning, guys.
Wow.
And believe it or not, we even have an audio booth to record voiceovers like this.
There we go.
Indoor cages. And what a weight room.
I mean, you think you got enough machines? I don't think we got enough stuff here.
That's where you always want to find me over here.
Hey, Bobby, this is a beautiful place, man. I think I'm going to like it here.
Sí, van a ser muchas memorias en este sitio.
As good as it gets, huh?
I think the favorite moment was just opening day here. I know it was an exhibition. Just that whole day, how people were excited about opening up our new ballpark, and the electricity that was throughout the ballpark was great.
I want to thank everyone who had a hand in building this great facility. We'd like to thank the fans as we begin our push to a championship season. Let's go get the ring.
I tell you what, Big Jim set the tone early.
When he hit it, I thought the stadium might collapse. I mean, that was Ruth-like. There was a lot of electricity. It was a playoff atmosphere. And when he hit that home run, I mean, it just really, I think as a player, as a fan, you know, I was just overwhelmed with the excitement because of that.
Only fitting that the first hit at Citizens Bank Park is off the bat of Bullpen. Only fitting that it's way out of here. Back at PNC Park in the Steel City, Pittsburgh, PA, where the sun is shining, it's chilly.
Yeah, we started the season in Pittsburgh.
We're expected to win, and it's kind of cool to see every publication pretty much picking us to win. It's something that is a big difference from 4 or 5 years ago for us.
Fly ball left field, and this should be the ball game. Pirates have won the 2004 opener by a score of 2-1.
The only thing I see on this team that they lack is confidence. We get that little swagger, we're going to run away with it. We're going to run away with it. We're way better than this team. We're way better than Atlanta. But Atlanta's got that swagger.
It's you against the ball.
Yeah, because when he releases it, he ain't got no more control.
It ain't him.
Yeah.
And the quieter, the better.
Can I take that to the bank, Jimbo?
Line shot hit the right field. Glanville on his way to third. He'll get there easily. J-Roll scurries to second with a sliding double. Called third strike, struck him right out of there. Strikes out the side, does Billy Wagner in his Phillies debut.
We went 1-2 and then flew down to Florida. If we were going to get the ring Big Jim was talking about, we'd have to take it away from the Marlins, the world champs.
This is what we played for, all right? We're gonna get there. It's a big Philadelphia's here. We can do this next springtime. It's me off watching the other team though, to know how close we were. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pero no podíamos ganarle.
Sending the Phillies their 9th straight loss here at Pro Players Stadium. As Florida wins it by a score of 5-3. Drive center field, not deep. Caught by Marlon Bird. Troy tags. Here's the throw to the plate, and he is loose. Sent by close play. Pitch and popped it up, and should be the ball game as Mike Moore puts it away. And Florida has swept this series for the Phillies in the night. One hit, no errors, and one left. That Robert Benitez saves all 3 games.
We went back home 1-5 into a rainy, cold Philadelphia.
But we were all ready to make history.
You're watching Sports Scrapple.
Wednesday, only on Comcast Sportsnet. The new look Sixers will be unleashed in Philadelphia at 6:30. Comcast Sportsnet opens this Sixers season with a matchup preview and courtside reports on Sixers pregame live. Then, watch as the 76ers step onto their home court against former Sixers Andre Iguodala and Andre Miller and the Denver Nuggets. After the game, get expert analysis and team reactions on Sixers postgame live. Sixers opening night, Wednesday night starting at 6:30 only on Comcast Sportsnet. We live Sixers.
Can you put a price on fuel efficiency? Extra space? Can you put a price on safety? Nissan did. And it's less than Toyota RAV4 and Honda CR-V. Now lease the fuel-efficient Nissan Rogue for just $199. Visit ChooseNissan.com. Test drive at your local Nissan dealer today. Hurry in. This offer won't last.
If you've been injured in an accident, you deserve justice. You need to call a lawyer that will fight. Fight to get you every dollar you deserve. Call Rand Spear, the accident lawyer, at 1-800-90-LEGAL right now.
Safe Auto. As a celebrity spokesman, I'm required to exhibit charming yet eccentric behavior. So, instead of a big fat Hollywood salary, I've demanded that Safe Auto pay me, and you guessed it, animal pelts. That means you can still count on Safe Auto to deliver state minimum coverage you can actually afford, and you can count on me to deliver endearing oddball celebrity behavior.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Drive safe, spend less.
Badger.
Buy 5-Hour Energy Pink Lemonade, and you can help others along the way. A portion of every bottle that they sell goes to fight breast cancer, and I think that's swell. The more you take, the more they'll pay to make them write a big check today. And if you're feeling a little slow, then 5-Hour Energy will help you go. So buy a bottle of pink lemonade, and you can help fight breast cancer today.
After every Eagles game, watch Eagles postgame live presented by Chevrolet, only on Comcast Sportsnet. You're watching Sports Scrapple.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Citizens Bank Park is now open. Have a great day. Every day. God bless you and thank you very much.
The first official game at Citizens Bank Park.
Nothing like the opening day, Jimmy.
Ain't that the truth, Bobby? Larry Shank herded us into a bus and drove around the block so we can make our grand entrance.
Back at Baker Bowl, the Phillies clubhouse was in center field, and while doing research for Memory Lane here at Citizens Bank Park, we came across a picture of the players in 1938 on opening day parading in from center field behind a band. So we thought we'd steal a little thunder from Baker Bowl and have the players come in from center field.
That was awesome to see. You know, basically our first look at the stadium was people in it. You know, and man, what a fun day.
Ladies and gentlemen, here come the 2004 Philadelphia Phillies.
Is thrown by Steve Carroll, Robin Roberts, Michael Jack Smith, and Richard Ashburn.
Nice touch by Richard Ashburn wearing the old jersey of his father.
Opening day.
Citizens Bank Ballpark. This place is absolutely gorgeous. Can you imagine, Steve? Philadelphia finally has you called it a destination place.
Yeah, a place to come.
Destination ballpark.
Well, it's been over 30 years since anybody has seen anything like this where you get to go. First of all, opening day, as you know, is special. This is a real jewel of a ballpark. I can't believe that people are not going to fall in love with Citizens Bank Park. It looks to be that much fun.
Oh, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Then we realized everything we did would be a first.
And the Phillies have taken the field for the 2004 home opener. Let's check this out. So Wolf ready for the first official pitch at Citizens Bank Park. And it's a strike.
You see all the flash bulbs going off from the cameras. Everybody wants a picture of that very first pitch.
Strike out of the game.
Go ahead, Bobby. Make some history, player.
Hey, when he do that, that means he got him.
So the first official home run at Citizens Bank Park off the bat of Bobby Abreu. Murphy Jr. and the wind pushes it back. Wow. That ball might have been over the stands and the wind pushed it back.
I thought it was out here. You look, not really the start the Phils were looking for. Their first official game at Citizens Bank Park.
You know what, though? We were still pretty confident, and we knew the good times were coming soon.
Shortstop J-Roll Jimmy Rollins. Would you say it's a hitter's park?
Well, we don't know yet. We really haven't hit yet. But we will. We will. Getting a championship and coming together as a unit, you know, I think that's what this team hasn't done yet, but we're going to do it. And when we do it, this city is going to love it, and we're going to have a good time doing it.
Fans, L.A. are really going to take to Billy Wagner.
No question. It's one of those things when the hitter goes back to the bench, he just looks at the manager and says, it's over.
Struck him right out of there.
Then the second hitter goes back to the dugout and says, it's really over.
And that was 101.
Wagner coming in throwing 100 to Metallica. Fans going crazy. They actually boo when he's throwing 99.
Here's his changeup at 99. That is bad on the ball. But that's going to be it. A 1-2-3-9. Billy Wagner has saved all three Phillies wins. Throwing at 100 and 101.
Have you ever seen fans get excited about 100?
You know, fans get excited over anything. I mean, shoot, they said they booed me when I threw 99, so what's that tell you?
It's the best sports town I've ever played in. Playing in a new ballpark is only special because of the fans. You know, I think they get excited about it. They get excited about the team.
And these guys come out every night, and that's, you know, that's a tribute to the stadium. It's a tribute to the, you know, obviously, you know, to the players.
To be able to play in front of a crowd like that every night, it's such a huge advantage for the home team.
Swing and a drive into deep left center. It's got a chance. It's out of here. Two-run home run. David Bell. Here to deep left field. It is hooking. It is a fair ball off the screen. A home run.
pero los fanáticos disfrutan del primer picheo.
Yeah, man, the atmosphere was jumping. Then our old friend Dougie Fresh lit the place up.
My first home run, obviously, at Citizens Bank, and can go in the record books as the first walk-off Citizens Bank history, so yeah, it's a lot of fun to be part of that.
Hey, Bobby.
Dime.
When you were in school back in Venezuela and you did something good, did the teacher give you a star?
No, we did things a little differently. Just ask Tomas.
Tomas Perez.
Only fitting.
Tomas Perez gets the season started underway. The Phillies do sweep Florida, but Tomas Perez gets his licks in. Sorry,
No, that's awful. Down my throat. It's great. Probably. You guys got to get whipped cream, man. Whipped cream. Shaving cream? That's awful. I mean, it's big. We needed to get that momentum, try to get a little swagger going, feeling good about ourselves. We know we have the talent on paper, but we have to execute on the field, and nothing like wins give you that feeling.
Is that momentum particularly important now because the Marlins are coming to town and they've had your guys' number?
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Marlins were aware of, what they've done. I wasn't here last year, but I saw the record, so, we got to be ready for those guys. So, certainly.
And just when we were riding high, the Marlins showed up.
Into left field, tight to the line. Burrow, did he catch it? No, he did not. Rollins on breaking ball struck him out. That's a good bunt. But he was there in a hurry after Alex throw dropped by Tony's. It's a 1-2-3 save for Benitez.
Come on, let's grind out some attack. Let's go.
Ball pretty well hit. Could it be out of here? Two-run home run, Ricky Leday.
Gotta make sure now, if you don't get a jump, get a double.
Line drive, that's a hit to left field. Polanco on his way to second base, and he represents the ball game at second base.
That's not a ground rule. I don't think that's a ground rule. The third base umpire, El Rapuano, says if he goes after it.
There's no fucking ground rule. There's no ground rule. There's no ground rule.
Would you want this game to end with a ball jarred under the fence?
If the Phils win, yeah.
Myers now playing behind Alex Gonzalez. Top cut right there. Look at Pratt. I'm telling you. The Phillies are really frustrated with this Florida ball club. And after that home run, Brett Myers said, okay.
You're watching Sports Scrapple.
Get the best talk of Philly sports without holding back. Hear Michael Barkan, the top sports writers, commentators, the front office, the players, and even viewers like you tackle the hottest topics in Philly sports live. Daily News Live, weeknights at 5, only on Comcast Sportsnet. We live Philly sports.
Each time I get a chance to really show my grandmother in the right way, because as a family, I think it made us come more together. As a family, we still always think about the good times.
before the Eagles take the field. Get ready with Eagles pregame live only on Comcast Sportsnet.
For over 50 years, AMCO's been known as the transmission expert.
My car goes... Band adjustment. A simple fix. Car's giving me a... car's giving me a...
Over the years, a lot has changed.
Giving a...
Time for a tune-up.
No, just clearing my throat.
But some things never will. Transmission problems? We'll check it for free. AA MCO.
Just 37 minutes off the coast of Florida, our neighbors in Haiti were devastated by an earthquake that hit in 2010. Today, 500,000 children still cannot go to school. Haiti's future depends absolutely on kids getting into school. Concerns team have been helping transform lives to give Haiti a future. Join us in helping Haiti's kids. Your dollar, our future.
Yeah, who's your favorite player?
J-Roll.
What? Jimmy. That's probably a Braves shirt on. I don't know. That's what I was expecting him to say. It's all right, Bobby, your favorite player? It's okay. That's your favorite player? I'm not mad at you, homie.
Well hit the deep right field. It might be. It is. Out of here.
Man, Bobby, you started out hot and stayed there all season.
Yeah, I feel pretty good, Jimmy.
Bobby, he's just matured when you're with him every day and see what it does for him to become a good hitter and see what it does for him to stay a good hitter. Just the way he approaches batting practice every day to get himself ready, you just see why he's such a good player.
That's a home run. Bobby Abreu out to right, and there's another one. He's hit 2 tonight. He now has 7.
Yeah, I had a hard time finding my groove at the beginning. So spending hours in the cage with two of the best hitters I know seemed to be the smart thing to do.
You could always see that he had the intelligence for the game and the work ethic, and he's always thinking and trying to figure out how to be better. And he's really a well-rounded player, and I'm proud to watch him develop as he has, and I think he's gonna have a tremendous career.
Nothing wrong with a little hard work, Jimmy.
We were waiting for him to just tighten up that offensive game because he knew his defense was already there.
Oh, what a grab by J-Roll. Throws him out. What a brilliant play by Jimmy Rollins. This play, J-Roll, did he get it? Yes. Yeah, what a super play by Jimmy Rollins.
Rollins going to barehand throws and got him. One play by Jimmy. Whoa.
Wow. Oh, sweet play, Poppy. I see you.
Well hit. It might be. It's out of here. Pitcher shut out and hit a home run, and you've got a chance. Randy Wolf's second career home run. Struck him out to end the game and complete a 4-hit shutout. What a job by Randy Wolf. Only one base runner reached scoring position as
Randy Wolf came out of the gate pretty strong.
And love ball.
Wide ball 4, bases loaded.
He even got to score a game-winning run as a pinch runner.
6-5, that was not even.
That's a home run. Bobby Abreu out to right, and there's another one. It's in the stands. A home run for Jim Thome. The Phillies go back-to-back here in the 5th inning. There it goes. That's 3 in a row, and that is a long one. Well out of here. Second deck home run. Pat Burrow, 3 in a row for the Phillies, and the game is tied at 5.
It was good to see Pat bouncing back strong from the previous season. and I dig the way we celebrate big flies in this place.
First of all, you hear the bell. Ding dong, ding dong.
That's going to go too. Whoa, it's off the Bud Light side. That's high and deep. It is in the petunias. Back-to-back home run. Deep to right center field. Back at the wall. They did it again, the three of them. Back-to-back. Second time this year, not necessarily in the same order. And Moto's ball is hit to deep left field. It's a home run. Mike Lieberthal, the first pitch he sees, and the Phillies have hit their 5th home run of the game.
Tell you what, they're using up a lot of electricity on that Liberty Bell this inning.
It became pretty obvious that the ball was going to jump here, but some of our guys could hit a ball out of the Grand Canyon.
Long drive, could it be? It is! Out of here! Oh my! Pat Burrow down to the last out! And just tied this game in the 9th inning. Can you believe it?
And Pat was having a good year in the field, too.
Get badly. Oh, what a great grab by Pat Burrow, getting control of the Phillies out of the inning.
And it's the first pitch. That's
Hey, Bobby, what's it like playing outfield at CBP?
It's a little tricky, but we get used to it.
Brayu backtracks. Oh, look at how that ball carries. Great shot by Brayu. Pretty well hit to center field, and Bird somehow makes the catch after running past the ball.
On May 20th, we hosted an Asian Pacific celebration, you know, trying to bring a new community of baseball fans to the ballpark. And one thing's for certain, Brett Myers wasn't dragging.
That's a bad joke, Jimmy.
Yeah, the Dodgers thought so too. They couldn't score any runs off of him.
first pitch to Encarnacion, and he lifts it to center field. Should be the ball game. Marlon Byrd drifts underneath, and he makes the catch. Put this one in the win column for the fighting Phils. Brett Myers has thrown his second career shutout as he beats the Dodgers tonight by a score of 4-0. Now, Brett Myers, you were brilliant tonight. Great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What was specifically working for you? Was the location more than anything else?
Yeah, everything. I think that locating my heater and getting guys to swing at it early in the counts and getting ground balls and stuff, I think that it really helped out a lot tonight.
Another young guy that was doing good was Ryan Mason.
Ryan Manson with his first big league save.
Yeah, he was doing his thing. He started out as the only rookie in a veteran bullpen.
For a kid that's just 23 years old, he's got more maturity and just more poise and charisma out there on the mound. He doesn't stand there like a 23-year-old.
His changeup's pretty filthy, and I think it's one thing, the first year going through that he's been able to throw it and guys are swinging over it, but that's one pitch that he can always go to if he wants to put people away.
I mean, I couldn't have been put in a better situation out there. Everywhere from Telemaco to Wagner to Hernandez, everybody out there has been more than I could imagine help-wise. It makes you feel part of the team, makes you feel good and more comfortable. Therefore, in turn, when you get out there on the mound, you know that there's a team behind you, and they're a great bunch of guys, and I love playing with them.
We were finally starting to hit our stride. Then the old injury bug hit us.
First, Polanco went down.
Evidently, Wagner cannot go, and Telemaco will have to come in and try to save this one for Padilla.
Then Billy Wags, and then Padilla.
Jim Thome is not in the lineup. Thome with not just a thumb problem, but also a finger problem.
As far as these injuries go, this is something we'll look back and just kind of keep going with it and not ever look back on it at all.
We need a couple of those guys back. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that, just take your time coming back. You can only go so long. And we need, you need your closer and you need your 50 home run guy. That's the way it is.
But all these injuries gave some other guys a chance to shine.
Toma Chase Holley, por ejemplo.
Here's another ground ball. Oh, look at that play by Utley. What a great play play by Chase Utley. Hot shot off the glove, coming in to score. Bobby Abreu on the RBI by Chase Utley. What a big game for... Ground ball right back to Worrell. Game over. Phillies win 5-4. Tim saves it for Ryan Madsen. What a big-time comeback by the Phils, who are down 4-1 in the 7th.
The atmosphere in here is unbelievable. It shows the camaraderie of this team. This team's awesome. Everyone loves each other, and we fight out there on the field.
Hits it deep to right. Out of here. Game-winning home run, Tomas Perez. What a game for Tomas Perez, and the Phillies win it on the walk-off home run by Tomas, who was mobbed by his teammates at home plate. Bench player supreme, Tomas Perez. Call him in, let him play first, let him play second, let him play short. A game-winning home run.
And what's that they say about revenge being sweet?
Uh-oh, look out, Tomas. Look out, Tomas. Well, he survived the mauling at home plate, but Tomas is one of the great pine men in the league.
Revenge is ever so sweet. Payback is very, very dangerous. So I think you got the message now. We added a few extra ingredients in there. Baby powder and a couple other secrets. So hopefully he'll taste it like I did for 48 hours. And we'll come get him tomorrow. Thank you.
These are all the Tomas Perez fans back here.
Hey, Bobby, what's the hardest part of playing right field at CBP?
Gotta be smelling Bulls barbecue the whole game.
It definitely does. The guys are talking about it too. You know, it's, used to be to get the smell of popcorn and stuff, but now, boy, it's kind of tough when you're smelling those ribs up there. Makes it hard.
I hear that. And there's plenty of other things for fans to do during the game also.
This place is awesome, Jimmy.
You're watching Sports Scrapple. Wednesday night, the Sixers open the season against Andre Iguodala and the Denver Nuggets. Close out the game with analysis and reactions on Sixers Postgame Live. Sixers opening night. Total coverage begins Wednesday night at 6:30. Only on Comcast Sportsnet. We live Sixers. This program brought to you in part by Sugar House Casino. Philly loves a winner.
Chances are you're not made of money, so don't overpay for motorcycle insurance. Geico. See how much you could save.
McEnroe, Courier, Sampras, Rafter. The Champion Shootout is coming to Wells Fargo Center Friday, November 2nd. 3 matches, 1 winner, 1 night only. Tickets are on sale now. Go to PowershareSeries.com and ComcastTIX.com.
Imagine if Jason Duffner played his game like T1 from the phone company.
moving up to 66 times slower than Comcast Business Class. Par 4s would become par 400s. It would be the longest round of golf ever. Fortunately, Jason is more like Comcast Business Class, moving at speeds up to 100 megabits per second.
Switch to Comcast Business Class today. Call 800-501-6000. Don't wait.
You're watching Sports Scrapple.
Once upon a time, there was a skinny Indians third baseman who came to the plate at Yankee Stadium.
I see you, big guy.
And now, after many moons and many big flies, he was ready to make history again.
Well hit, watch this baby. Number 399 for Jim Thome, and the Phillies are on the board, and that got out of here in a New York minute.
I played against him for so many years, and I admired him for a long time. It's just been an honor for me to be on the same team with him.
Thome represents, the Phillies to a T. Just hard-nosed, blue-collar. What you see is what you get.
Big thump. Big Thome.
He's the man. He's the animal, baby.
When Jim hit his 400th home run, that was an incredible experience.
And we are back at Citizens Bank Park for this makeup game, the Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. And Thome will be looking for the milestone number 400 tonight against Jose Acevedo. And here he comes, Jim Thome. First chance at Citizens Bank Park for number 400. There's Andrea Thome, Jim's lovely bride. Coming out to home plate. There is no more popular player in Phillies history with his teammates than that big guy. Wife Andrea, daughter Lila, number 400. Wow. Jim Thome has reached that milestone. He'll take a curtain call. Thousands here, close to 40,000 here tonight. Show their appreciation for a standing ovation.
Here's to number 400. Only 99 to 500. And I'm so glad you guys could all be here. It means so much to have family here. Salute to Jim. To Jim.
The math, there's 100 to 500.
Well, whatever. Give or take one.
I wasn't going to give a speech, but we love you.
Yeah,
that's it.
Fellas, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Very much.
It's official.
On Father's Day, I decided to make a little history of my own.
Field, Beltran back, can't get it. Watch J-Roll run. He might circle him. He's being waved around. He's going to score inside the 10th.
Vuk up there going crazy, waving his arm. You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go.
Home run number 3 for J-Roll, but the first one of the 3 that didn't go out of the yard.
Yeah, the place went crazy. Yeah, they liked it. I liked it too. I kind of exaggerated that thing, act like I was tired and everything. And I'm a finely tuned athlete, but I had to get the camera work some action. Give me some water, all that stuff.
Here's a drive to deep right, tight to the line, and It's a fair ball. Bouncing off the fence, it rolls all the way to the Phillies bullpen. Rollins may circle the bases. He is coming home. It's an inside the park home run.
I think we got the best fan in baseball.
Well, for sure, we've got some of the craziest. I like it when they follow us on the road. You know, take the place over. Philly style.
Just like they did in Boston.
Man, there were so many Phillies fans up there, I thought we were going to spell Fenway with a PH.
I wanted to go up on the Green Monster, but the guy wouldn't let us. But it's really big, and this is a nice historical place.
Citizens Bank Park is much better.
Yes.
Because it's so much nicer.
Beautiful.
But who's this guy? What's the gig with this guy?
The Philly Fanatic is so much better.
Wow. About us Philly fans, we come to a city and we take over the town. We're from Philly. We're not afraid of any towns, especially Boston.
Fenway's all right, but Citizens Bank Park's much better. Philly!
Line drive toward left field, toward the monster. Does it have the height? It does! A two-run home run for Jim Thome.
Jim Thome is God.
2 homers over the monster? Can't be.
Yeah, all these Phillies fans here, listen how loud. It's like when we're down in Baltimore for games.
I'm disappointed if they're not talking some smack. I want them to bring it.
Fans hate us. They try to talk some stuff about the Patriots and things like that.
Yeah, their comeback after Bill Buckner sucks was the Eagles suck.
It was kind of exciting. I've never really seen that much in this ballpark where another crowd, chants, they're rooting for their team, because usually the Boston fans don't let you do that. They'll boo you.
And there are Phillies fans in abundance here in Boston, Massachusetts for this weekend series. They're all over the city, see them at the hotel.
Everybody here in Boston's asking about it. Do they do this everywhere you guys go? Fan makes a great catch. The back row of those seats.
I've been saying for the last week, I'm going to sit on the monster today, and Pat Burrell's going to hit a home run. Sure enough, I got up here, came right over there. My friends missed it, right into my hands. Beautiful bare-handed catch, if I do say so myself. The thing that makes it beautiful is it's off that bum Schilling. Can't stand him. You gotta love the Phils getting a good supporting crowd on the road, especially up here in Boston. They got some diehard fans. Philly's got some diehard fans, so it's about time they face off.
Everybody hit!
Woohoo! Go Phillies! Go Phillies!
David Bell's kind of like me. Sort of quiet and mellow.
Yeah, and you both can flat out play. On June 28th, David got himself a piece of the history book.
Burrell at second, pitch to Bell, is hit high and deep to left field. Back she goes. It's a 3-run home run, David Bell. And the Phillies have exploded for 6 runs in the inning. Base hit right field, David Bell. They're going to go one base at a time, but scoring on the... What a game for David Bell, really. Hey, David's a triple away from the cycle.
He's a good teammate, good guy, nice personality. He just go there and play 1,000%. It's not 100,000%, because most of the time he just play with injuries.
And this year he's healthy, and now we see what he can do and what he has done in the past.
Look out! Bell makes a great play. Whoa!
He's definitely one of the leaders on the team, and he's got great hair too.
David Bell needs a triple for the cycle. Probably won't happen.
In the air to center field. This one's got a chance. It is off the fence and in play. Bell around second. He's going to try for third. He's going to make it to third. The cycle for David Bell.
That was fun to see, a guy that, has basically been hurt and had all these injuries, and has battled through all of them and played through pain all year. To see him have a day like that was awesome.
Got some more bubbly? Yeah. You got some more bubbly? I like it.
Triples are pretty hard to come by for me, so for it to come on a night when I have 3 other hits, it's pretty rare.
This ballpark has a couple of funny things that
It's the closest team I've ever been on. Everyone is friends. This would be a great place to go to the World Series and to win it, not only for our team, but for Philadelphia and all the fans here.
Goodbye. Out of here. Home run, David Bell.
By the end of June, the ballpark was a rock.
Here we go again, and that's hit to deep right center field. Bobby Abreu's going way.
You were in fuego, Bobby, in fuego.
3-run home run.
We were in first place and setting a new club record.
And the Phillies have set a team record for most home runs in a single month, breaking the mark held by the 77 Phillies of 42 in a month. That's the Phillies' 43rd, and who better to get it than Tomas Perez off the bench.
Then a funny thing happened. It used to be that the fans selected the starting 8 for the All-Star team, and the manager picked the pitchers and the subs. Every year, deserving players got left out, but this year was different. They decided to let the fans vote in one extra player in an online ballot. And guess whose name was on there?
AFC fans, vote BobbyAbreu.com. That's a good idea.
Pretty neat. All you have to do is go on MLB.com
Or the Phillies site. That was funny. Bobby talking about the All-Star game. He says, I have a computer, but I'm not going to vote for myself. He said, I'm not that way. I'm like, you know what? If you come up a couple votes short, you're going to be sorry.
Well, it is official. Your voting online got Bobby Abreu into the All-Star game. Nice going, fans.
That was a big honor for me.
And the next night, you gave them a pretty nice thank you present.
Towering drive to left. It's got a chance. It's out of here. Walk-off game-winning home run. The All-Star Bobby Abreu. And the Phils have won it 5-4. What a night for Bobby. He rewards the Phillies fans with a tremendous game here at Citizens Bank Park as they logged on to MLB.com and got him to the All-Star game. Bobby says thank you very much.
Every game is like a playoff for us. I mean, every game that counts. So we just go there and then do our best to win the game.
Is it too early in the season to go to the standings watching?
No, it's never early in the season. Every game is going to count. So you have to just go out there and give you 100%.
Tonight, you couldn't ask for anything better going into this series. The last 3 games before the break, that is just tremendous.
I'm surprised you didn't get a shaving cream in the face just now.
It's coming right now.
Congratulations, Tomas.
Man, how'd you like to see Big Thump coming at you like that?
That's going to be real scary.
You're watching Sports Scrapple. non-stop high school sports with NBC 10's John Clark spotlights the Philadelphia area's high school football and basketball programs. Watch exclusive student-athlete features plus game highlights every Thursday at 11:30 on Comcast Sportsnet.
A relaxed atmosphere? So many places say that's what they have, especially car dealerships. But that's exactly how we built Chapman Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram just 2 years ago, to truly be a relaxed atmosphere. I always say getting a new vehicle, it should be easy, it should be fun. And having this kind of surrounding makes that so much easier.
Lease a new 2013 Chrysler 200 Limited for only $259 a month with 0 due at signing.
Don't take my word for it, come and see for yourself.
If our emblem is not on your new car or truck, you probably did pay too much.
Plenty of character, plenty of opinions, plenty of controversy. You've got plenty of reasons to watch Daily News Live. Get the best talk of Philly sports without holding back. Hear Michael Barkat, the top sports writers, commentators, the front office, the players, and even viewers like you tackle the hottest topics in Philly sports live. Daily News Live, weeknights at 5, only on Comcast Sportsnet. We live Philly sports.
Every night at 10, Philly fans can get all the news they need to know.
Watch Sports Nights, presented by your local Chevrolet dealers, every night at 10, only on Comcast Sportsnet.
How to awesome your office reputation. Step 1. Catch up on the latest episode with Xfinity On Demand. Step 2. See what this is all about. Step 3. Discuss with newfound friends. Awesome is catching up on the latest episodes anytime with Xfinity On Demand. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
It's not the gym, it's AFC. AFC is fitness. We're a top 100 club in America for 15 years straight. Why? More state-of-the-art equipment, more options, better personal training, aquatics, tennis, nutrition, unsurpassed customer service, and a fun, friendly environment you just won't find anywhere else. Now is the time to join AFC, and membership has never been better. Come in now and get 30 days free. AFC Fitness. It's not the gym, it's AFC.
After the break, we were just kind of treading water. You know, win to, lose to.
Line drive speared by Furcall to end the game.
Y los Bravos se encendieron de nuevo.
Another breaking ball, a curveball. Bad hop. Nice play, David Bell.
Would you believe it? On July 21st, we finally beat them wrong.
The throw sails off the glove.
Kevin Millwood has struggled all year, but he pitched 7 great innings this day.
Get on him and struck him right out of there. Called third strike.
And the bullpen finished the job just the way it's supposed to be.
Well, faces 2 batters and gets them out, and now out of the Phillies bullpen comes Billy Wagner. This, a ground ball to second, should be the ball game. It is. Phillies win by a score of 2-1. Biden's first win over Florida this year, the first in September of last year, and the Phillies are in first place in National League East.
And it was an important win for us, for the simple reason that it showed the rest of our staff you could pitch in a tight ball game at this ballpark.
You know what? You're a stud, which you are.
And 4 days later, Eric Milton really proved it.
He almost gave 44,000 fans a memory for the ages.
Swung on and missed, and there is strikeout number 6. Look out. And Eric Milton has gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit.
Being in the field for a game like that, you remember it's almost like a playoff atmosphere where, you know, every pitch counts. And when you're in the field, you know, just the anticipation of every ball being hit to you, it's something that sticks with you.
For that game, I mean, everybody was just everyone knew he was going to have a no-hitter. Everybody just knew it.
You know, you kind of feel it as you get into the 7th and 8th inning.
Sold-out crowd here at Citizens Bank Park, and they're aware of what's going on here with Eric Milton. Struck him out! 6 outs away is Eric Milton from a no-hit, no-run game.
And you say fans just want to see the long ball?
9th inning, you know, I've only caught 1 no-hitter, and it was Millwood's.
The fans are on their feet.
Milton was pitching unbelievable. You almost can feel it coming on. So here I was, sitting on the bench and become the quote-unquote defensive replacement. As a result, right away, you always said the ball finds you. So.
Shallow center is going to find no man's land. It does. I cannot believe it. There's only one way you can score that, and that is a hit. And I mean, you'd almost rather see a home run than something like that. The fans in appreciation of what Eric Milton has done.
The best and the worst moment I've ever seen. You're on cloud nine, then you're like crying for the guy, It's just, it was so sad to see something so special just go away.
Fly ball, well hit to deep center field. Glanville back. Oh, he can't get it. 2 runs are going to score, and this game is tied. I cannot believe it.
Then Pat came up with a big hit.
Line drive hit. This game's over. The Phillies win by a score of 3-2 on a walk-off RBI hit by Pat Burrell.
Coming off that emotional day, we hit the road for a long road trip. First stop, the Snake Pit in southern Florida.
Yeah, very quickly, Maxson and Warner went down.
Phillies really have to scramble now in the bullpen with all the problems they have. Wagner's still not available. Madsen, of course, on the DL.
That threw the bullpen out of whack, and things were getting ugly fast.
Deep to left center field. Conine going back at the wall, and he does it again.
No surprise.
You gotta be kidding me.
Slung into shallow left field, and this ball's caught. What a great play by Alex Gonzalez. Florida Marlins have won it by a score of 11-3. Florida winning by a score of 5-2. Struck him out to end the game. We'll try to do whatever it takes to turn this thing around. I'm telling you, 13 straight losses here at this ballpark, and Wheels last night was another one.
Well, I mean, we just got dominated. I've never seen anything like that from one team doing something like that over a couple-year period or any period. But even with 13 straight losses, there is some good news. I saved a bunch of money on my car insurance.
It looked like the Marlins were dirty.
Yeah, and we got spanked and sent to our rooms.
So the Marlins have forged their way into a tie with the Phillies for second place in National League East for a sweep of this 4-game set. Nice play by Hernandez, and he's got...
In Chicago, we got some help in the bullpen.
And by the time we got to the West Coast, we all took a deep breath, dusted our shoulders off, and tried to regroup.
And you know what? It worked.
Makes the catch right in front of the Phillies dugout. Game over. Phils win by a score of 5. Struck him out to end the ball game. Down go the Padres. The Phillies make it 2 in a row for San Diego.
And I tell you what, Bobby, a trip to the West Coast can make anybody feel like a player.
And all of a sudden, this road trip has some light to it. There is light at the end of the tunnel. What a great game for the Fighting Phils to sweep this series at San Diego.
We're in beautiful Los Angeles right now. I grew up 20 minutes from here. I came to games here as a kid. It's a great place.
Well hit to deep right field. Out of here, home run. Chase Utley, his 3rd pinch hit home run of the year.
In his
his hometown. What a kick that has to be for him.
Ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit to center field. Perez scores. Rollins scores. The Phillies take a 7-5 lead here in the 11th. Phillies win it by a score of 4-1 and complete a miraculous 6-7 trip. Doesn't sound that great, but after
The 2-week trip was finally over. We were heading home and feeling good, and only a couple games behind the streaking Braves.
That's when the wheels fell off.
It started out on a bad note when we found out one of our big bats was probably done for the season.
Timing's awful because, we are, playing good at this time. To not be a part of it, that's, tough too. And
when are you going to have the operation?
Friday. Friday the 13th.
From the time I got injured, I guess, it'd be three to 4 weeks before I can even pick up a ball. And then it'd be another probably 3 to 4 weeks after that.
It was like someone was sticking pins in a Phillies voodoo doll, man.
No juegues con eso, Jimmy.
I don't know, man. Weird stuff was starting to happen. About the only bright spot of the homestand came on a night when the offensive hero was a pitcher.
Deep to right, gone! A 2-run home run for Randy Wolf on a 2-homer night.
And soon after that, Wolfie went out for the rest of the season.
It was the homestand from hell. Whatever could go wrong, did go wrong.
they're going to get him out. Wow.
Tucker grounds one to, brutal hop to Toby. Can he get him? Oh, no.
I think Powell was off the bag.
Yep, because Marlon Byrd made a valiant effort, but it's gone. A 3-run home run, a 6-run inning, and the jump.
Right now, the way things are going, you have one bad inning, you get a loss, and that's what happened.
Phillies go down in order here in the 9th inning, and the Giants sweep the series, winning this afternoon by a score of 3-1.
Well, you could talk about all the losses. Millwood, Madsen, Wagner. Nothing you can do about it. Just got to play through it.
Jason Markins struck him out around the ball game. So the Phils are shut out by the Houston Astros 5-0. The fans let them hear about it.
I'm not going to try to analyze it. I've stayed up too many nights trying to analyze the offense.
Making some noise. They want to see something happen. Something good.
It's not going to be good unless the Astros foul it up and Beltran will not. He makes the catch and the Phillies end the game leaving the bases loaded.
Right now, we're just going to try to get on track here and win a game. I don't think we have long range. You got to win one game first. We're struggling right now.
It's not for lack of effort. These guys are down there. They're busting it. They're trying, and you could see it in yesterday's game. They're just coming up short, but somewhere, somehow, they've got to turn it around.
Oh, no, there's still 40 games left. Lots of time left. They'll come back.
Oh, this is the game where they got to turn it around. Right here. The Braves are going to hit a slump. Phillies got a chance. I totally believe the Phillies can turn it around.
Right field is a fair or foul. It's a fair ball out of here.
That's what. Somebody just hit a 2-run homer out the right field. So I definitely haven't given up hope, and I definitely don't think I will.
Who's wrong? It's getting crunch time, so if we don't do it now, we're never going to do it.
No, we haven't lost faith yet. I mean, with all the games left, we still look good. It's prospected that we will come in and play off some kind of way.
I think they're going to keep dropping back because you're not playing smart baseball.
Just because they have a few bad games doesn't mean they're a bad team. We all get up in the morning and we're not always going to have a good day.
And a ground ball to third, steps on third, second, back to first. It's a triple play. Unbelievable.
You had some hope when they came back from the West Coast, but after being swept by the Giants and losing 3 or 4 from Colorado, you kind of lose hope at this point. So it's tough.
I'm a true Philly fan, whether they're up or down. If they're the lowest of low, I still love them.
The Astros have swept the Phillies, and the Phils have now lost 7 in a row at the final today. Houston 12 and the Phils 10.
That was pretty much it for the season. The Braves were now in a major role, and there was too many teams ahead of us in the wild card race.
But there were still some great games at the ballpark.
Long drive. This game's over. Out of here. Line drive, home run. Placido Polanco. It's a walk-off. And the Phils have won 4-3. Grand slam. Watch that, baby. Way out of here. A salami for Marlon Byrd.
In September, we got to check out some of the young bloods. Ryan Howard and Gavin Floyd brought that wide-eyed rookie look to the ballpark.
Then Tomas give them both a start treatment.
And a couple nights later, Floyd got himself a pretty good ballpark memory.
Backdoor breaking ball struck him out. Strikeout number 5 for Gavin Floyd and down.
Pat really showed me something, Bobby.
That's going to go if it stays fair. Down the line, it is gone. And Burrow hits
He could have shut it down, had surgery, and gone home for the winner.
That is Burrow's 19th of the year.
Instead, he tried to play and wound up contributing big in September.
Good to see that after a while.
Yeah, that proved what a gamer Pat is. And his college buddy, Jake May, got some nice playtime in center.
Pretty well hit to left, and this ball's out of here. 2-run home run. Jason Michaels, his second homer of the game. Bills using the long ball tonight. A strong major league debut by Gavin Floyd.
It's the first major league win. 299 to go.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks so much.
And let's not forget Corey Lytle, a late season pickup who seemed to figure out how to pitch pretty good on the home field turf.
Polanco throws out the outfield. What a job by Corey Lytle. A 3-hit shutout, his second straight shutout. Last Philly with back-to-back shutouts. Kurt Schilling back in '92.
As we prepare for the next road trip, the rookies found out the clothes were replaced.
So sweet, baby. Look at you. Get it. Get it.
Towering drive, deep right center field. It's got a chance. Out of here. First major league home run for Ryan Howard. And did he crush it over 400 feet? Well hit to left field, and this ball is out of here. John Pratt's first home run of the year, and fittingly it gives the Phillies a club record in home runs by the 2004 club, 187. Out of here, home run, J-Roll. He juiced that ball. His 10th home run of the year. J-Roll now double digits in doubles, triples, home runs.
Quadruple double, even double figures in steals. Boy, a tremendous year for Jimmy Rollins. He's happy. He knows what he just did. He's very well aware of it. The second time he's done that in his career.
Hard ground ball. Oh, off Bell. He still might get an out. Oh, what a play by Jimmy Rollins.
The best thing about the end of the season was watching you turn into the best all-around shortstop in the league.
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Puts it away. Game over. The Phillies have won their 6th in a row. Tim Worrell saves it for Vicente Padilla, who was superb today on 3 days rest. Placido waits. Placido squeezes, and the Phils have won by a score of 4-2. Billy Wagner saves it for Corey Lytle. Struck him out to end the ball game, and the Phillies have swept the Florida Marlins.
Who's your daddy?
Winning tonight by a score of 9-8. Jimmy Rollins home run was the difference, and K-Roll is our Chevrolet player of the game.
Yeah, man, it was nice to finish strong. We smashed the all-time record for homers in a season and finished in second place, 10 games over 500.
But none of us was satisfied with that.
Yeah, because we know we're a much better team.
Going into next season, there's already anticipation, and I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully we'll have the same team back here because I believe this team can win.
It'd be nice if we can, strap it on next year and everyone stay healthy.
We have something special here, and it's just a matter of staying healthy and producing. And our time will come. Just hopefully everybody stays together.
Robin Sharpley might be a double play. A little juggle by Bell, but they turn the double play as Toby holds the bag and makes a good play at first base. Nice going, Jim. And the Phillies have won it by a score of 6-2. And now have clinched second place in National League East, beating the Marlins for the second game in a row.
Just come back tomorrow knowing the team that we had this year should have won but didn't. That's how we're going to put the pieces together next year to win.
It's a difficult decision for me to make, but I feel that for the good of the organization going forward, that we just need a different voice at this point in time.
Things didn't work out here with Bo, but he was always good to me, and I wish him well.
Me too, Jimmy. He'll be okay.
You're watching Sports Scrapple.
Good news, the great sports debate back for yet another season. Angelo Cataldi, unfortunately, going to be missing in action for a while. No problem. Who takes his place? How about this? Julie and Susie and special guest star every week, Bruiser. Here's the deal, Bruiser. What goes on the set of this great sports debate stays on the set of the great sports debate. Deal? Deal.
Join us all here at Chickies and Pete's.
Thinking about donating a car to charity for a tax deduction? Be careful. Some programs are middlemen who give a small fraction to charity and pocket the rest. At Volunteers of America, we don't donate money to charity. We are the charity. That means 100% of your donation stays with Volunteers of America, helping thousands of children, veterans, and seniors in our area. Go online to carshelpingpeople.org to donate your vehicle where it will do the most good. Volunteers of America.
Not only that, the Silverado's powertrain warranty is 40,000 miles more than Ford.
And this workhorse gives you the power of a V8 with the highway fuel economy of a V6.
Incredible, right?
That was an amazing test drive.
I agree.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Just announced additional $750 bonus cash on a 2012 Chevy Silverado All-Star. Trade up to get a total value of $8,750. Bonus cash ends October 31st.
You hear that? That's the sound of car insurance companies these days. Here a cheap, there a cheap, everywhere a cheap. You get it. So what if instead of just a cheap choice, you could make a smart choice? Like Esurance, for example. They were born online and built to save people money from the beginning. It's what they've always done. Not just something they cheap about. That's insurance for the modern world. Esurance, now backed by Allstate. Click or call.
Yeah, I watch Monday. I catch it Tuesday.
I watch Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday,
Saturday,
Sunday to see how I look in HD.
Get all your Eagles news, analysis, and updates every day on Sports Rise, Daily News Live, and Sports Night.
It's the best way to keep up on us.
You're watching Sports Scrapple.
The last game of the season came on a beautiful day for baseball.
And the great way to celebrate this unbelievable place.
This season was a disappointment, I think, with the expectations of what they had, but this ballpark did live up to everything everybody expected from the player's standpoint, from the fan standpoint. It is a fabulous ballpark, and I said when we started this season, I was going to make my way out to Harry the K's, and I've finally done it. This is perfect for me.
A good day to create one more great set of memories to take into the offseason.
Well hit. Is that number 30? It is. Out of here. Yeah. Home run, Bobby Abreu. And he has reached 30 home runs for the season. What a tremendous year for Mr. Abreu.
Well, he waited tremendous season.
This is well hit. This is well hit. Could it be? It is out of here. Grand slam home run. Jimmy Rollins. What a way to end the season for J-Roll.
Bobby Abreu was voted by baseball writers as the Phil's most valuable player. And it was a difference of 1 vote between Bobby Abreu and Jimmy Rollins, and you can understand why. What a terrific year for Jimmy Rollins, capped with a grand slam. His 14th home run. He ends up with 73 RBIs on the year out of that leadoff spot. What a terrific job.
Rounding sharply, look at that nice play by Chase Utley, and this ball game is over. The 2004 season's over. It ends on a winning night, and the fans on their feet. Another huge crowd here, an all-time attendance record for Philadelphia Phillies baseball.
Next year is gonna be special, Jimmy. I can feel it.
I think we all can, Bobby. I think we all can.
We all do. We feel like, you know, this is the group. This is the guys that are going to, you know, win here. And
because I believe this team can win, and we have everything in place. And, you know, I wouldn't want to be with any other team. I mean, I'll take my chances with the 25 guys we have here.
I don't have any problem going into the season with that rotation. I think it's a very good rotation. Every one of these guys has won in double figures. And John Lieber, to me, was one of the best pitchers in baseball. And I think he showed last year when he came back how well he pitched. Lytle's done a great job. And the other guys, you know, Myers, Padilla, Wolf, they've been solid for us.
I can't put my finger on what happened this year, and I don't think anybody really can put their finger on one thing, but I think we're optimistic about what's going to happen next year.
the future is look so bright for us with the guys we have and the motivation that we have. We're going to have a lot of fun.
2005, the Phillies going to be in the playoffs, and I can say that I guarantee you that we're going to be there. We got the team.
You know, our organization is committed. They're ready to win. You know, they're ready to do everything it takes to win. And being a part of that as a player, I think, is ultimately, you know, what it's all about.